My name is Michelle Garcia, and I recently went on a mission trip to Tanzania and Kenya, Africa. One thing that really stood out to me is that God can do so much with our yes. And I'm just so thankful that He blessed this trip and it was so successful. Over and over again, God revealed His goodness and His faithfulness. This trip reinforced how powerful prayer is, and I just want to thank everybody who was praying for us. We saw answers to our prayer requests for impact, for spiritual growth, for salvations, even for healings and a few miracles, especially for our safety and our health. So we praise the Lord. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. That's how you say that. I've struggled with anxiety in my life. So to me, this trip really felt impossible, but it was definitely God ordained, and He made it clear He wanted me there, and that with Him all things are possible. And a verse that really helped me through was Philippians 1:21, which says, "For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain." So as believers, we really have nothing to fear. So one really impactful part of my trip was the Nakuru youth camp. And this was nice because we spent several days there, so we got to really form close connections with the students who were middle school and high school students, and also with the people that I was working with. We got to play some fun games, and we got to sing and dance, and I really enjoyed doing that. But probably the time that I felt closest to God on this whole trip was when I was able to give a message about vision and also share a message that the Lord had given me to share with the kids. One night we did a talent show, and I got to share our dance from Gracefully Broken, and that was something that they probably, a lot of them had not seen a dance like that. So that was really special, and I was really honored because I was asked to commission the kids at the end of the camp to go be a light in their community. We also did some medical missions for 2 days, and people would come to the church, and they would hear a message from some of our evangelists on the team. They would get their blood pressure taken, and they would see a doctor, and then if they needed a prescription, they would be given a prescription, but they always received prayer as well, which I thought was really special. And at the end of each of those 2 days, we handed out water filters so that they could have clean water. And I don't think they knew they were getting them the first day, so they were very excited. And they just started singing and praising the Lord, thanking us, and dancing. And so it's just a great time of rejoicing. And so I thank Central for making that happen. So the last thing I'll talk about is about evangelism. Christian Impact Mission was doing a video in the evening where they got to see Passion of the Christ in their native language. We went one night where it was living the Jesus way and the gospel was shared, but specifically one day we went door to door evangelizing, and we broke into different groups, and some of the people had already received Christ, but others had not. And most of the ones who hadn't, once we shared the gospel, they chose to. So that was a really special day. And even one of the groups stumbled upon the chief who was having a meeting with many people, and they shared the gospel. And we were told that 128 people, including the chief, chose to receive Christ. So we just praised God. It was a very successful day in sharing the gospel. And this isn't even half of what I have experienced, so if anyone wants to hear more, I will be sharing more on our Mission Sunday during the 20-minute breakout sessions along with Steve Rodier, so you're welcome to join us then.